I was just chanting this before the mirror right before I came on camera. And that's the entire point of this show. So I want to share that I am asking myself this question even as I'm making these videos. I'm like, am I good enough? Yes. Is it going to reach anybody? I hope so. Okay, I'm 29 years old, almost 30, and I notice a lot of the people around me that are my age are like, oh, I'm so old. I'm just like, no, like, I'm your age. Like, no, we're not so old. Especially with the generations, like, we're shifting. Our generation is not having kids as soon. Our generation is getting married later. We are in a different generation than our parents were, right? So I know all our parents are waiting for grandkids, at least my mom is, but we are waiting a little bit longer. And that's okay, right? I remember in 2020, I was so depressed because of a number of things. You know, mainly it came down to my head was just full of negative thoughts, and I couldn't stop them. It was just like all the time, and like you saw it in my face. And like I remember sometimes I would look in the mirror and I would see my eyes, and like I could just see them, and they were just defeated. And I don't know if you can see, right? But you know, I have a forehead, okay? And there was like this line right here, and I was like, oh my God, there's a line right right? So I remember I started like scrolling through pictures on my phone. I was like, was this line here before? Like, is this line new? Where did this line come from? How do I have a line right here, right? Oh, I think that was when I started acupuncture. I was like, oh, I gotta get rid of these. I gotta start going to acupuncture. You know, but this was also during a time where like all my thoughts were like negative, 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 negative. So I think my face was showing it. I'm in such a better place now. It was connected to the thoughts that were in my head. It was connected to how I was viewing my life. And I guess I want to talk about getting older because, you know, I genuinely do believe, you know, as much as I did freak out then, but when I am in my best state of mind, which is not always, right? Definitely not always. But when I am in a really good state of mind, you know, I can see that getting older truly is a privilege. I feel so deeply for my women because, you know, we are told from a very young age that our stomachs are supposed to look a certain way, our boobs are supposed to be a certain size, that, you know, our butts are supposed to be this, that our eyes are supposed to be, and it kills me. It kills me because, like, we are all so uniquely different and beautiful. You know, you're becoming more you. Every year that you get older, you're becoming closer to you, right? Like, you start as a baby and you're like totally yourself, like no influence, right? And then we get older, more influence, but like we're getting closer. Hopefully we're getting closer to ourselves. And if we're not getting closer to ourselves, then we're just getting closer to what society wants us to be. And that means not real. We're not becoming more us. We're becoming more somebody else. Are you good to other people? Are you yourself? Are you authentically yourself? You know, maybe we're moving in the right direction. I don't think social media, though, helps, because now we have these things on our screens all day about what a woman is supposed to look like, right? But then again, I haven't been on social media for a few years, so maybe it's changed. Yeah, but I just want to say, be grateful for getting older. And if you are trying to look like someone else, you know, that's okay. But just know that you are enough. You know, you are enough. As you are. You are enough.